So Manchester City 6, Watford nil. And with that, Wolves have qualified for European football for the first time since 1981. An incredible achievement by the Wolves squad. I know that today obviously wasn't about the Wolves team, but just to have it, confirmed today was really, really pleasing. Now, there's a lot of nerves before the game from me, and a lot of almost a depression because I've been playing cricket, which is why I'm dressed like this, and I've got terrible hair. And I was sitting outside the pavilion, and I could hear "Abide with Me," and I could hear the national anthem, and it was making me feel really sad that the Wolves weren't experiencing that. And then there was a sort of part of me that was thinking, as I heard, I said I didn't want to know the score. I didn't want to watch anything of the final. I haven't watched anything of the final. I know the score, obviously, but I only wanted to hear if Manchester City scored. So I got out very cheaply, went out to umpire, and then was being told as the game went on. And it was never in doubt, really, was it? Manchester City were never going to lose a final like that. And Watford have been so bad since the semi-final. And it made me partly think, thank goodness that we didn't have to go through the humiliation of a 6-0 drumming from Manchester City. But I really don't think the Wolves would have done that. I think we would have been better prepared. We may not have finished 7th in the league, so we might not have been looking at European football. Man City could have beaten us, I think. But it's a fantastic achievement for a team who've just come up. And let's just think, really, back to 2016 when Fosun first took over. And their ambition was for this season to be promoted from the Championship, and instead we're going into the Europa League, which is just unbelievable. And if you think back to 2 years ago when we had Paul Lambert and we were scraping just to stay up in the Championship, and to now be sitting 7th in the Premier League and to be qualified for the second qualifying round in the Europa League, which means we have to play a lot of games early on in the summer. So the draw for the second round is on the 19th of June, which is not too far away, and the game will actually be played on the 25th of July and the following Thursday, which is, if you excuse me for a second, the 2nd of August. No, 1st of August. Sorry. 1st of August. So we've got a very, very short pre-season. We'll have a very busy August, hopefully, if we get through the first round. It's not a guarantee that Wolves will get to the group stages, but I think that Nuno and the players will take it very seriously. I think from what I've heard and from what I've read, the teams going into the first round are very, very lowly ranked. So we should be able to get through that one and sort of treat it as a pre-season friendly. But then, if you remember, Burnley played Olympiacos in their 4th qualifying round, or their 3rd round of qualifying that they took part in. So that round of fixtures could be a particularly difficult one. But I wouldn't put it past Wolves to raise the game for a huge, huge game like that. And it's now a relief that the season is over. The season is complete for Wolves. We know what's happening next season. We know what's happening in the summer. And we know when it's happening. And we can really look forward to it now. I've been a little bit nervous to sort of announce this or to let people know this, but there is a new version of BUZZIN The Word, a European mix. So if this video gets 100 likes tonight, it will go up live tomorrow morning, first thing. If it doesn't, it will still go live at some point, but maybe not as early as tomorrow. But I just want to judge the reaction. If people are desperate for it, if this video gets 100 likes, then it will go live tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. So yeah, let me know your thoughts about the European fixtures. My one team that I wish to play in the first round, the first knockout round, who I think they have to win their cup competition, which is next Saturday, is Honvéd. Honvéd are in their Hungarian Cup final. If they win that, they would go into the second round of qualifying for the Europa League, and it could set up such a historic match. 1954, was it 1954? I think it was, where Wolves played Honvéd in that famous floodlit fixture. It could be a reacquaintance of that fixture. That's not the right word, but anyway, I'm delighted to see Wolves in a European competition. 10 years before I was born was the last time Wolves did it. So excellent, really, really exciting. Looking forward to it, and hopefully we'll get the chance to go to one of these games. We've been talking about all the places that we might end up going to, and it could well be TNS in Oswestry. an hour or so down the road, which would be very, very funny. But anyway, thank you for watching today's video. Hope you've enjoyed the cup final. If you watched it, if you were nervous like me or depressed and couldn't bring yourself to watch it, then I hope you enjoyed hearing the result and that you're delighted that Wolves have qualified for Europe. And some of the things that Fosun have come out and said this week are very, very exciting. So I'll make another video about that in a couple of days. But thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.